What is up, YouTube? It's Tall T, and honestly, I didn't think I'd do it, but we're here. This is the build video. Now, 2K has been out for probably like 3 days, right? And I've seen a lot of good builds and a lot of really bad builds. A lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion. And that sucks because honestly, this is a good game. I know the game has just came out. They're probably gonna do a patch. They're probably gonna mess up some stuff they don't have to. But 2K25 is a really good game. And my goal with this video is to help y'all out a little bit, to sort of give you a template. I think this build is the best build in the game, but that's because that's how I play. But my mind may change a month later. So when somebody tells you they have the best build in the game, don't believe it, especially not on day 1, day 2, day 3. I seen people posting best build videos before the game came out to the public. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting into the build. I'm gonna be showing y'all some clips, and I'm also gonna be explaining a lot of things in detail, like Cat Breakers, Max Plus 1, and why certain badges matter. Because I've had the game for 3 days now. I played a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played this much 2K in the first couple of days since I was in like high school, first year of college type stuff. But I've been enjoying it, man. I've been loving it, and hopefully after this video you can find something to sort of work on or work with to make a build that's gonna make you love this game. All right, y'all, so we're gonna get straight into it, right? Y'all see I made a point guard. He's 6'6", he's 195 pounds, and he's 6'9". I really want to go with 6'7" because I'm 6'7" in real life. That's just what I wanted to do. I usually make small forwards a point guard 6'7", but 6'6" was a lot better with the attributes. Weight 195, I weigh like 215 in real life, but if you, for some reason, 2K thinks if you're 6'6" and 215, you can't move, you're not an athlete. And then wingspan 6'9", I just did that for the shooting. Obviously, this is a 99 out of 99. I'm not a 99 yet. I'm not even a 90 yet. I refuse to buy VC if I don't have to, so I'm grinding. Right now I'm like an 88 though. I did have a gift card, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm chilling right now. All right, so first things first is close shot. So for a 6'6" point guard, close shot isn't too important, but I've noticed after playing the game, you miss a lot of wide open layups. If you have a 25 layup, because I haven't put my close shot up yet, right? You miss a lot of right next to the rim, nobody's contesting you. You can miss layups, which is trash. But I put it to a 77 just so I can get close to float game and so I can make close shots. Everything I do isn't for badges. Badges are big, but your playstyle also matters. And right here, driving layup is 75. The reason I have driving layup at 75, and I wish I could put it up higher, but I had it at 75 so I can get this layup mix master. If you see me play 2K24, whether or not it was Play Now Online, Park, Rec, Pro, and whatever, I do a lot of spins, I do a lot of euros. Layup mix master helps you do that, but I also go into dunks off of those. So I need to have that at least bronze. And then driving dunk 87, for me personally, I have to be able to dunk the ball. It just keeps the game exciting. We got posterizer on silver because of that. Obviously you want it on gold, but we only get posterizer on silver, which is not bad. But if you use Max Plus 1, you can get your posterizer to gold, which is pretty good. And then silver is decent. I'm dunking a lot and I have no posterizer right now. Standing dunk 40, you put it to 40 just so you can be able to do standing dunks. And then post control 41, it just has to be 41 because it's tied to the ball handle. So you see when I put ball handle up, post control moves up. Now right here, right? Obviously my 3 can go up to a 90, but I didn't put it to a 90 because a lot of the badges cap at 89 for me. And if I have my mid-range higher, which I think a lot of people should do, you can get a lot of these badges because you're mid-range. So you see with the 91 mid-range and the 89 3, I get Deadeye on silver. Obviously you want it on gold, but look, if I have a 92 mid-range, I get it on gold. So I can use a Cat Breaker 1 there, boom. Now I have gold Deadeye. The same thing with set shot specialist. I put 2 Cat Breakers on that, and now that's on Hall of Fame, which is crazy. And then if I can stack that with a Max Plus 1, I have legend set shot specialist. And then shifty shooter's just different. Honestly, I didn't make that with Cat Breaker in mind, but you still get that on gold. But I shoot a lot of mid-range, I shoot a lot of pull-ups, I shoot a lot of step back spin jumpers. That's just my game. I love playing like that. It makes the game fun. So I had to put that to a 91 and 3. 89 is probably the highest I've had in the 2K. I don't really make little quick guards that spam threes. I shoot a lot of threes, but it's sort of because of my timing, not because of 89. But I really wanted limitless, so I had to put it to an 89. Free throw 80, if you play rec, if you play pro-am, put your free throw up, man. Don't come out here with a 50, 45. I don't know why we see that. And then pass accuracy. So this is where I think I took a hit. But the good thing about bailout is you don't really need bailout if you're not making those passes, right? Bailout is when you're about to shoot a jump shot or a layup and you're throwing the ball in midair. Like say I'm taking a shot and somebody actually has a really good contest and it's a bad shot. I try to kick it out in midair. If you have a bailout, it's easier to make that pass. If you don't, you struggle. I did 78 because I had to sacrifice something. And with 78, it allowed me to get bronze versatile visionary. I don't know if it matters as much as it does in old 2Ks, but it does help shooters, especially when you got a boy who can't shoot. Break starter is really good, but I'm not really getting rebounds. And then this is the badge that I'm very interested in. So I throw a lot of lobs, I throw a lot of flashes, and I try to squeeze passes in there. I played probably like 12 or 14 rec games, and right now I'm averaging 19 and almost 11. So I pass the ball a lot. So for me, pass accuracy is big. I usually have it higher, but like I said, I just wanted to try things out. I had to sacrifice something. Ball handle 86. I wish I could go higher, but a lot of the animations that I need are unlockable at 86, and I'm 6'6", so I can't get the small guard animations anyway. Ankle assassin on silver has been pretty good. Handles for, I don't get tired, so handles for days on silver is fine. And then unpluckable, obviously you want that to be higher, but nobody's really getting pluck steals yet, so we don't know how good unpluckable is. You do get bump steals, but that's anybody. And then my speed with ball is at 86, so I put it to 86 just so I can get lightning launch on gold. Lightning launch is just quick first step, but this is a really important badge. I wish I could use cat breakers on it, but y'all see how this is an 86. You can't use a cat breaker on any attribute that's maxed out. So I could use cat breakers on ball handle because I put ball handle up to 86, right? That's the max I could get it. But with the cat breaker, it breaks the cat. But with speed with ball, my build, regardless of how I set them up, what points I put to it, can only get an 86 speed with ball, so the cat breakers don't work. And you have the potential to get 15 cat breakers, but it's gonna take a while. Like you get the first 5, I think, at veteran 3. After that, you get one each new tier you rank up, but it can take a while, bro. It's gonna take months. If you really play for real, it's gonna take months. If you don't play like that, you're not gonna get all 15, honestly. Now, you know I'm a point guard. I play with bigs pretty much all the time, so I will say if you're a guard with no defense, you're gonna get eaten alive unless you have a lockdown to just take that off you. But then again, I will say I usually play with people who have defense and can score. Sometimes I play with like pure lockdowns, but on this game everybody can shoot, or you can at least try to. And then if you put your standing dunk high enough or your driving dunk to like 80, 70, you just go backdoor. You get a lot of buckets by picking on the weakest defender. But y'all see 85 perimeter. So defense is really important to me, but the defense on this game is really good. So I think you're good with an 85. Like you don't need a 90, you don't need a 99 unless you really want to be a lockdown. But if you just want to play good defense, like I can play really good defense with this build, but it's also because I play defense. So I get challenger on silver, on ball menace on silver, pick dodger on silver, and then off ball pest on gold. Off ball pest is good, but it's nothing crazy. You just can stop cuts a little bit better. Obviously people are gonna say, why didn't you put your steal up to a 67 to get glove? I don't reach like that. I get a lot of bump steals, and luckily 2K put bump steals back in the game. I just wanted to make sure I had interceptor, and to get interceptor on bronze, you had to have a 60 steal. And then my block is a 68, so honestly, I haven't had a chance to get many blocks. That's because I don't have high fly denier yet, because I didn't put my block up yet. Actually, I think I have my block up. I might have my block up because it was cheap, but I don't think I have my vertical high enough to have this badge on bronze. And then offensive rebound is a 25. You'll get little rebounds here and there just by being there, bro. A lot of people don't box out. They don't pursue the rebound. They just press triangle. This year, you got to go get the rebounds. So I love that. And then defensive rebounds are 45. That's only because when you put your perimeter defense up this year, your defensive rebound goes up, which doesn't make much sense to me. You would think it'd be tied to interior defense, but 2K did what they did, so it has to be a 45. And for my physicals, speed is an 83, agility is an 80. My speed is an 83, and there's not a specific reason. Obviously, these two badges are tied to it, but really, I just didn't want to be slow. But I'm 6'6", and my guy moves really well, and I play defense. And if you could dribble the ball, you can pretty much get anywhere. 83 is quick enough to get where you need to go. But because I have an 80 agility, I'm able to get slippery off ball on silver, shifty shooter on gold, pick dodger on silver, on ball menace on silver. And then strength is a 50. That's only because, again, strength is tied to perimeter defense, and then vertical is an 80. The reason my vertical is an 80 is so I can get contact dunks. So I forgot to mention it actually, which is crazy. But the whole reason my dunk is an 87 is not just for posterizers, it's also for contact dunks. I can't get all of them, but I can get one of the packages, which is enough. This build really does everything. I know you hear it all the time, and it's like unstoppable demigod, whatever. I'm not gonna even say demigod no more. I'm just gonna let you know, you can do everything with this build, and I've shown you clips. You can play defense, right? You can finish at the rim. You can get by people to finish at the rim. You can shoot from anywhere. You can do fades from 3. You can size up. You can snatch ankles. You can play defense so you won't get scored on and you're not a baby. And then you get a high enough block to get chase downs if somebody does get by you. This is a really good build. I think what makes this build so good, honestly, and I'll go back to it, is that you can mess with a lot of different things here and make him into whatever you want it to be. But yeah, this is the build I'm gonna be using for probably the first month of the game. And that also reminds me, I'm starting a Discord, but that's in the process because I ran into some issues with that before. If you wanna play with me, go ahead and comment your gamer tag, and I wanna play with subs. I wanna play subs and play now online, y'all know that. But I also wanna play with subs in the rec and in park, and just have a good time, have some vibes, and win some games, man. That's all it's about. But yeah, before I go, there's like 2-3 points that I want to mention real quick. One, I think a lot of people mess up when they make these builds because they rush into it, right? Obviously, you've heard it before, but take your time with these builds and match them to your playstyle. I got a lot of boys that have made 1, 2, 3 extra builds already because their first 3 were ass. And then my last part, and this sounds crazy, but try to make a build that's unpatchable. But if you have a 99.3, a 96 mid-range, and you're missing shots, I hate to say it, but that's you. But at the same time, if they mess up your jump shot, they patch your jump shot, they slow down jump shots, they add whatever they're gonna add, right? Different timings. And now if you can't shoot, you have nothing because you can't dunk, right? You can't pass the ball because you have a 70, a 65 pass accuracy. You can't play defense because you put everything into shooting and you're just a cone. Like, I can give you an example. Day 1 on this game, I couldn't shoot. None of my teammates could shoot. Everybody it was actually horrible. Like, I think one game we shot like 4 for 20, like 6 as a team from the 3-point line, which is crazy. I was still able to get 20 just because I could break people down and dunk, right? Everybody else relies so much on shooting threes and getting the ball past them. Like, we're getting a lot of open shots, a lot of good shots, but if you can't make an open 3, what else can you do? I think that's something a lot of people should think of, especially if you don't have teammates. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different. I wanted to make a build video, but I didn't want it to be like everybody else's where I just say, this is amazing, look at this 99 dunk, look at this 93 3-pointer. I wanted to sort of explain why I did what I did, what I got from it, and show you actual clips, because I feel like that makes it a little bit easier. And also a reminder, this is a really good build. I'm not gonna cap. This build is crazy, but tweak it to make it work for you. That's all I gotta say. Please tweak it to make it work for you so that you can have fun playing 2K25, because this is a great game. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys. If you ended up enjoying this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're already subscribed, I love you. This is Tall T and I'm out.